Hello, everybody. Welcome to my women's basketball rantings. This is where I give my thoughts about the happenings in the women's game. If you like this type of content, please like, subscribe, and comment in the comment section below. I put some episode notes down in case you want to jump to whatever section that interests you. If you're listening, welcome. If you're not, welcome. Let's get started. Today, we're going to be talking upsets. For some crazy reason, there's been a lot of upsets this year. Like I said, I haven't watched the past seasons of NCAA basketball, but I don't think the upsets has been crazy like that than we are this year. Ranked teams typically always win over unranked teams. At least that's the trend. But lately, you've been seeing some crazy unranked team just getting one over these ranked teams. So like, how are these people ranked and how does this ranking work? I don't know how the ranking works. The upsets have been crazy. That's all I know. So today I'll be talking about Uconn and their upsets and whatever is going on with them this year. And then I will talk about other upsets that interest me this week, but also in this NCAA season. So let me start with Uconn. What is going on with Uconn? I just finished watching Uconn versus DePaul, and they trounced DePaul. Like, they gave them a beating, like the beating of their lives. 84-60. Come on, that was impressive. Before then, everybody all watched Villanova and Uconn, and the way Uconn came out in that game and allowed Villanova to upset them. Villanova has no business upsetting Uconn. No business. Zero business. What is wrong with Uconn sometimes? I understand they had some injured players. ONO decided, well, I won't say decided, but Chino decided not to play just minutes before the game. Duchamp was also out. Of course, Page is out. So they kind of had a different rotation that they were used to. ONO always established their presence inside the paint. It was very hard for them to recover from the loss of ONO and Duchamp. With that quick turnaround, they probably practiced with them, so I can understand why. I didn't expect them to lose that game, but at the beginning, when they were losing by look at the first quarter, 25-15, 19-16, 21-11 in the third quarter, I kind of knew the game was over, and they really did put up a fight in that fourth quarter. 24-10 is impressive, but like, where was that energy in the first, second, third quarter? Where was the energy? I don't know what went down. I don't think, even with what they had, I feel they should not have lost that game, because see exactly what happened with DePaul. They had the same lineup and they won that game. So what is happening? Then this same Uconn team really put on a fantastic show against Tennessee. I was very impressed with them. I thought they were going to lose, honestly. Apologies. I thought they were going to lose, but they didn't lose, and I was very impressed. I was like, wow, they really played well. They also didn't have Duchamp. Of course, they had ONO. Not that she had 3 rebounds and 1 assist. ONO sometimes can be very weird. But Alia Edwards really showed out in that game. I think she has been on an upward trajectory lately, so I'm very happy about I felt she was slumping a little bit. I don't know what happened. Maybe she was just trying to find herself. It could be injuries. You know, these athletes, they go through a lot of things and they don't tell you. It's their bodies can respond in so many ways. So she has really been finding herself, and I'm very happy about it, because a good Alia Edwards is going to make Uconn even greater threat down in March. So this Tennessee game, I watched it. I was so impressed. I didn't expect them to win. They won, and not just winning, they won convincingly. So I was like, oh yeah, Uconn is good now, and I was happy about that. And then they messed up with Villanova. This team is so up and down. But you know what? Even though they are like up, downs, sideways, minus, you never know what to expect, which is weird for Uconn, because you always know what to expect. But it's fine. I love this kind of like Uconn. It's now interesting. Before, you were like, oh, they're going to win. You don't even bother watching the game because you just know they're going to win. And so when it's upset, then it's not be an upset. But now it's like, okay, what version of Uconn are you going to get today? Are you going to get the people that are very serious? Are you going to get teams that the people that can't rebound? Are you going to get a team that can't shoot? Are you going to get a team that will dominate from start to finish like they did with DePaul? Like, what are you going to get? I know it's wrong, but I like it. It's very interesting. Makes the games interesting. Let's get straight here. Uconn is actually a good team. honestly, I'm not joking. Forget the old funny things that they do and all that. How do you know a good team? They have some, like, Eziford went for 24 points in that Villanova game. Christian Williams 21 points. Those are players that, and today Eziford is going for six points. 6 points in this team. Meaning that this guy, if they decide to turn it on, if they decide that, I don't know what they are doing right now, but if they decide that, you know what, we are going to be firing on all cylinders, if everybody decide, because they can put up the number. It's for putting 24. Alia Edwards has started producing. Karen Duchamp always producing. Christian Williams can definitely put up the numbers when she wants to put it up. We have Evina Westbrook. She's very solid. I mean, she doesn't do much, but if you can get 10 points out of her, she's a very good facilitator. Ncaaw, always a very good facilitator. You can get like 6 assists out of her, maybe another 10 points. You have a team that is going to be crazy offensively, and I think their defense is actually very, very underrated. Like Doka Yoas, Eziford, and Ncaaw are really good defenders, like extremely good. They can lock you down, take you out of your rhythm. I'm very impressed with them. So this team is actually very, very good. Like, I know I shit on them a lot because I know I expect better. Like, there's some things that I really don't expect better. I don't care about you. Do whatever you want. But I know they can do better. I know. And I don't know why they don't do better. Like, 84 is going for 4 points in this game. Why? When she went for 24 in the other game? Like, is it pressure? Well, I don't know how these things work, but consistency is very important. But like I said, if Uconn decides that, you know what, we are going to turn it up, we are going to dial it to the 100, and everybody's going to bring their AAA game, Uconn is going to be unstoppable. I don't care about South Carolina. I don't care about Louisville. I don't care. This Uconn team is actually a very, very, very good team. The only problem is they just haven't put it all together. And this is the time to put it all together. So I'm very afraid that if you can't put it all together now and you're losing to Villanova, what are we doing? Like, you should be getting to the point where you guys are fixing all your problems and everybody's understanding their strengths, and then come match, you guys already know what was going on. But in their defense, I can understand that they've been having a lot of injuries. They have no consistency in their starting lineup, like ONO going out, Caroline Duchamp. You know, how do you figure things out when you don't have all your pieces together? But I really wanted a lot of energy from the ones that I see. And with this DePaul game, I was very, very impressed with Uconn. In this game, not impressed with Villanova. I was like, why didn't they just bring this energy that they brought to DePaul in Villanova? Like, does something happen in these locker rooms? I don't know. I honestly don't know why teams do this. And I find it very weird. So Uconn, please, whatever you do, get your shit together. You know you can do it. Honestly, this team, they might just win a championship if they get it together. But if they try the nonsense they did, that they've been doing all season, all the up and downs, battling with Cretin, battling with this Providence that they won by 6, like, all those funny things that they do, they losing to Louisville or all the ranked teams. If they can just get it together, and we can see a game where the one they played against Tennessee and the one they played against DePaul today, and then if they get their players back and everybody's firing all cylinders, honestly, this team is going to make some noisy match. But if they don't get their shit together, I see them crashing out in the Sweet 16. But I just hope they get that mentality back, the dog mentality, the grit, the fight that I love from Uconn, the never say die mentality, the you cannot beat us, the we've already won a game before even stepping on the floor, that kind of mentality. That is Uconn. I really hope they get it back, because I'm really not seeing it. I saw it today, but I haven't really been seeing it all season. It's very inconsistent. So some games they bring it, some games they don't bring it every game. I don't know what's going on there, but honestly, I like you guys. Please get your shit together. And that's what I'm going to say about Uconn. All in all, I'm very excited about them in March. Moving on, I'm going to talk upsets, like I said. Arizona and Arizona State, 81-77. Arizona is like a really good team. Like, I watched them play and I was like, wow, this team is really good. Like, Pellington is killing it. So I was like, why would you lose to Arizona State? I know they're even rivals. Like, it's like Uconn and DePaul or something like that. Like, they're rivals. So like, why are you losing to Arizona State? But I guess that's just the state of women's basketball for you. Pennington went for 30 points. Come on. And they lost. You know, that's the annoying part of losing. It's like when you go for crazy points and you still lose. It's so frustrating. Like nobody just decided to show up. I think and this unranked team is like they have a bone to pick with the ranked teams. Like, how dare you guys not rank me? I'm going to kill you. I'm going to show that you don't deserve to be ranked. You know, things like that. I found it very weird that Arizona State beat Arizona. Honestly, I didn't think they should, but hey, that happened. So I'm going to talk about Michigan's another state, in-state rivalry. I think there's just a lot of like drama going on, and that's why they keep upsetting each other. Like Michigan State. Michigan is a top 5 team. I was very surprised that they ended up getting upset by Michigan State that I didn't even know about. Like there are some state schools that are unranked that you do know about, like Missouri and all those people. Like they're really good, they're just not ranked. But like in Michigan State, I didn't even know they existed. Like, who are they? And they just came and beat up number 4. Crazy NCAA. You guys, I don't even want to know what's going on there. It's just crazy. Nobody's smiling this year. And you know, that's why I think that this tournament, like, I don't know when they're going to start, but they're going to be crazy, especially like the conference ones. Match madness is always match madness, but the conference tournaments are going to be crazy because these unranked teams, they are not joking, they are not kidding around. They will come and finish you. Another upset I really enjoyed was Arizona State again, killing it. Arizona State upset Oregon beat Uconn. Fun. Ow. Why? Arizona State, where are you? Who are you? I don't know you, but you are making things happen. I'm very impressed. Keep it up. So they upset Oregon. And I know Oregon was on full strength, so they can't say they were not on full strength because they was, we're not on full strength. You're on full strength, you got upset. Be happy about it. Learn from it. You can't go upset to learn from it. Another upset that I really found interesting was Notre, Florida State. Another state school. Who are these state schools? Where are they coming from? Yeah, those people, nobody knows about them, but they are not here to play. They are here to fight, and they play like it. So I watched the ending of that game, and Notre Dame actually really put up a fight in that game. But Florida would not be denied. Florida State would not be denied. They kept together. They knew they were going to upset Notre Dame, and they did. Olivia Miles really put up a very good effort in that game. Too bad it just was not enough. Watch out if you're playing a state school. They might just upset you. Florida, Georgia. Florida is really doing well this year, so I'm not surprised that they upset Georgia. Georgia is up and up, or funny. So yeah, I can see them upsetting Georgia. Florida upset Tennessee. Tennessee has actually been the receiver of quite a few upsets. They got upset by Uconn. I'll call it an upset because they were number 7 and Uconn was number 10. They got upset by Florida, although Florida is playing really, really well this year. And he got upset by Auburn. So Tennessee has really been getting upset. What's going on with Tennessee? I put you guys in my Final Four the last time I predicted Final Four. So what's going on? You guys get your shit together. I feel you're a very good team. I feel that you can really, really go far if you play your game, which is defense. Not to discredit Florida, I feel Florida is a very good team, and I really feel they deserve to be ranked. I see them doing a lot of damage in the conference championships. So Arkansas upset LSU. I've always said Arkansas is a very good team that does not get the credit that it deserves. They have some really what's that lady's name? Is it Ramirez? Ramirez is she once she gets going, you really can't stop her. So she upset LSU, and I found that interesting. I really found that interesting because LSU has been doing really well this year, and their losses hasn't been so much. They've had 5 losses. I'm sure Arkansas was part of it. Arkansas has been up and down, but losing to Arkansas 90-76, and Arkansas is a strong offensive team. You can put up 100 points if you are not careful. So losing to them, I found that very interesting. I feel Arkansas is not getting enough credit this year. And I feel they will definitely make a lot of noise when in the conference and also during March Madness. So I look forward to that. And then the final one would be the most interesting one of all. And I know it happened a while back because it was Notre Dame and NC State. Let me talk about NC State for a bit. NC State is a very funny team. They lose some games that they have no business losing. Why are you losing to Notre Dame? Why? I know, of course, it was a 3-point loss and all that, but it's Notre Dame. Notre Dame is at number 18. You're supposed to be like a top team. I have no problem with it, but I'm just worrisome that they're the type of team that can just, there are some teams that they'll be playing well all season, really, really well, and then they'll just get into maybe the Sweet 16 or maybe Elite 8, and they'll just lose. They're that type of team, so they should watch out for it. I expect better from you. You shouldn't be losing to these unranked teams. I still like you. Notre Dame is really playing really good this way, so no discredit to them. Like I said, these unranked teams, although Notre Dame is ranked, these unranked teams are not joking. They are not joking. They would finish you and take you for breakfast and eat on your carcass when they are done with you. It's so unpredictable. So it's so interesting to watch the games. People are playing with so much art and all that. Anyway, so that's where I conclude my rants for today on upsets. So I'll just give my final four positions like I always do based on what's going on right now. As always, South Carolina, they're there. They become a little bit boring to watch because it's like, they're going to win, so I really don't care about them. Stanford is good. I'll put Stanford also, and I'll also put Louisville because I feel those are the three things that have been very, very consistent lately, even though Stanford can drop one or two funny games, but I'll give it to them. Then I always have a wild card, and I'm going to put Connecticut right now. I know they haven't played what they are supposed to do, but what I've been seeing, I've been very impressed lately. Forget Villanova. Villanova was a fluke. I don't care about that. So Tennessee and DePaul, yes. So I'm without some of their players. So I'm very impressed with Uconn. So I'm going to put Connecticut. They're back in the lineup. They replaced Tennessee. So Connecticut, you guys are going to the Final Four this year. Games of the week that I think everybody should watch this week. Louisville, Notre Dame. Honestly, Notre Dame can win this game. I'm not joking. Notre Dame is playing really well. They can just win this game over Louisville. They have a very good, they pass so well, thanks to Olivia Miles. They have a very good offense. So Louisville can be funny sometimes, but let's see. I'll take Notre Dame for that one. Arizona State. Let's see how the revenge tour continues. Marquette, Connecticut. Let's hope they play well against Marquette. So Marquette is a very strong opponent. And then Texas A&M, LSU. Yes, Texas A&M has been playing really well this year. So even though they are no longer ranked, I would like to see how they bounce back and get into these rankings because I fully expect them to be back in the top 25. So that's it for my ranting this week. Thanks for listening. Have a good day.